Hey, good peoples, on the show, I'm Jay Gandy, the Ancestry Chronicler. Once again, I'm sitting here with my boy Jay Jonathan Travis, and Jonathan, we're sitting here at Feed Your Soul in Avenel, New Jersey, soul food restaurant, delicious food. If you get a chance, you got to come down here and check it out in Avenel, New Jersey. Feed Your Soul. And they cook with love here, bro. They definitely cook with love here. They cook it for the soul. So get a chance, come and check it out, all right? So, Jay, I had a previous video I had put out where I talked about, am I setting the bar too high for my visit to Africa? Next month is a month from today, I will be setting my feet down on the terra firma of the continent of Africa. And the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to let you know now, bro. I told everybody who is in earshot to hear, first thing I'm doing when I get off the plane, because I did it with my ancestors when I went down to the south. I'm getting on my hands and knees and I'm kissing the earth. I'm kissing the ground there, bro. Because for me, like, you know, I just never imagined in my lifetime.
You gotta let them know this is your first trip.
This is my first trip.
And
I never thought that in my lifetime I would ever be on my way to the continent of Africa. And knowing where to go, not just to visit, but to go there with like directional purpose and focus. And also, you know, like I wasn't sure if it was going to happen in my lifetime. And also, I never thought that it would be something like, okay, for instance, like it's still not going to hit me and be real until I get there, until I'm actually there. So even the fact that everything is paid for, I got, you know, my seats, everything's reserved and everything is done and stuff like that. Until I actually get off that plane, lands, they open up the door and they say, get out, and we start filing out of the plane, like, I'm not going to believe I'm there. So am I setting the bar too high of expectation? Am I setting the bar too high of anticipation of what this trip is going to be? Or is reality going to smack me dead in the face? And this is from someone who's been to Africa a few times. That's why I'm asking Jay.
So, I would say, your first time going, you're not setting the bar too high. Because the thing about going to Africa, especially for the first time, even if somebody told you about it, even if you saw pictures, it's nothing like actually seeing Africa for yourself. And I mean, just clear up, I know Africa's a continent, but whatever part of Africa you're going to, I know it's not all the same, which is why it's even harder to set the bar high. Because Africa is such a huge continent that none of the countries are similar. So I absolutely do not think you're setting a bar too high. I think what's going to happen is you're going to get there, you're going to see things that you didn't know about, didn't imagine, you're going to learn about, you're going to experience yourself, the people you're going to meet, you're going to teach. The education is going to be what I think the greatest experience other than what you actually see. I think at the end of the day, for someone going to Africa for the first time, you're not setting the bar high. Also because there's so much to see. Like, so it's going to be hard to be disappointed.
Right.
It's not like you're going to you're going to like, let's say Miami, and you get there, you're like Miami Beach. Like, nah, like there's still plenty of other places within the country you're going to, Africa, to see. And it's just things in Africa you see. This is why I really push people to Africa, because I frown upon people saying like they choose to go to vacation places and they think these places are great to go to vacation to. And it's coming from somebody, humbly speaking, that's been many places, that in Africa you're going to experience things and see things that you cannot experience or see anywhere else in the world.
Wow. Can you say that again?
When you go to Africa, when you go to certain countries in Africa, let me clarify again, before I catch heat like I did in the last video, when you go to certain countries in Africa, you're going to see and experience and learn things that you cannot get anywhere else in the world. Easily.
Wow.
Easily. And I think that's why the bar can't be set too high, because you're not just going on vacation. Like, you're just not going somewhere to just see something. no matter what you're going there for, you're going to get experience you didn't ask for. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, for example, with the South Africa, my sister's been. She said, "Go visit this, go see that. Go visit this, go see that." I'm like, okay, but once I did it, words cannot even describe how it was to actually experience it. So it's just that type of trip. I'm not exaggerating. It's just that type of trip.
Wow.
It's just that type of trip. So no, you're not setting the bar high. And I don't know what makes you think you are, or what are you looking for that's, saying this was going to make the trip grand, this is going to make the trip the best you've ever had. I don't know what you're looking for exactly, but I don't need to know, because at the end of the day, I guarantee you're going to experience things that just, there's no way for people to tell you everything you're going to experience and see, because it's just that much.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. And I really like how you honed in on the fact that you're just going to one part of Africa. You're going to one country, and even within that country, I think Sierra Leone has over, I forgot how many ethnic groups they have. They have like a large amount of ethnic groups in that country alone. And so just like, it's just too much. It's too large. It's too big of a place. And I think that's why people always go back.
You're going to be addicted. Mark my words, he's going to go back again. Some people think, like, first of all, the stereotype, like Africa, this and that, negative stereotype. I have not met one person that ever been to Africa that says I do not want to go back.
Wow.
Never.
Wow.
Have you?
No, I haven't.
It just doesn't exist.
I haven't. Everybody who I know who's been talk about it in a grandiose way. They love it. And they've gone back, or they plan on going back.
And I think the favor, maybe it's like a blessing in disguise, not necessarily a blessing, but what I'm saying is that because Africa has such a bad reputation, especially in America, looked at so negatively, when you go there, it's like, wait a minute, this is nothing like I've been taught. This is nothing like the pictures or videos I've seen. Like, so it makes it even better, because it's not like you're starting off with like you're going to a place that has been known to have mansions, beautiful oceans.
Right,
you're going to a place that just has like the worst reputation, one of the worst reputations in the world. Honestly, it does.
Yeah, I feel you.
So when you see that as the complete opposite of what we all been taught and preached about, it helps it be like, this is not only not what I thought it was, it's even way better than what even if somebody told me.
Yeah.
It's way better than that.
Yeah.
So
that's what's up. So I think the three things that I hear people say to me who've gone to Africa, and not in any order, but I'll say these three. But I think this one, I'm going to one this time. Okay. So I think this is the first. I think this is the number one thing that I hear people say. First thing that I want to be like is, they lied to me. They lied to me. And then the second thing I always hear people say is, Africa's greatest commodity, and in particular if they've gone to a specific country, the greatest commodity is the people. It's like, you will not find people just so amazing. And then I think the third thing is that people say that when you see the places in Africa, that you will literally at times wonder if you're in the Garden of Eden. That it's God land. It's the land that you know. I mean, we know God created the world, but you know that this is like so Edenic.
The land is like soil you can't find anywhere else on earth. It's just certain things are only in Africa, and that's what makes it so unique. Yeah. And I will say this. This is the last thing I will say, because at the end of the day, be prepared to have your emotions disturbed. And I don't necessarily mean that in a way of like it's a depressing trip, but as beautiful as things are there, as great time you will have there, as much of an education you will get, there's going to be things you're going to see. As someone coming from a place that, first world country, knowing the history of how America became America, how Europe became America, how Africa is where it's at now, your emotions are going to be disturbed. And you may have to go somewhere and go in a corner and shed a tear if you have to. because you are going to see some things that it's going to be hard to take in. It's going to be hard to take in. So that, I mean, I'm not going to say that's a bad thing, but it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen because it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Wow. So Jay, I thank you, man, for sharing that with me. That's what's up, man. You know, so I'm keeping my bar high because I know that it's going to be surpassed, and I'm looking forward to it a month from now. And I hope you guys have been following me on my journey, chronicling it as I on my way to Africa. And yeah, man, it's been great. So
and I want to interview him when he comes back.
All right, that's what's up.
I can't wait till he comes back. I can't wait because I just know. I know this, Sean. He's gonna have some stories. He's gonna be I want to hear the shocking stuff though. He's gonna have some stories. His mind's gonna be blown. I already know. He's gonna have things to talk about. We're gonna have to do it like 3 parts. I guarantee you. It's not gonna be. He's gonna have too much information for one episode. Yeah. He's gonna have way too much. Mark my word. Mark my word. Please, somebody out here, mark my word. When he comes back, I guarantee you, we will not be able to only have one episode about what he's going to come back and talk about. But I'm interviewing him. He deserves an interview, period. But he's definitely going to deserve an interview after he comes back from Africa. So I hired myself to interview him.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. If you get a chance, also subscribe to Jonathan Travis' YouTube channel.
The real Huey Freeman.
All right, good peoples. I'm the Ancestral Counselor, Sean J. Gandy. Once again, here with my boy Jay Travis, Jonathan Travis at Feature Soul in Avenel, New Jersey, chopping it up. Peace, peace, peace. We holla.